Banks in my set. For a real nigga, I'll ride. Tell a brother.
I go by the name of Miss Banks. I'm a rapper / singer, and I'm from South London.
But you ain't doing nothing. Screwing up your face, but you ain't really fucking. Tell a hater you don't get no loving.
Miss Banks, yeah? So I would assume that that's not your full government name, is it?
Of course not. That's not my full government name at all. I got the name Banks. Well, my real name is Tyra. Obviously, as soon as I say Tyra, everyone's like, oh, like Tyra Banks. And I'm like, yeah, it's the same. It's
Famous
the same
model,
name.
yeah.
Yeah, and everyone just used to call me Banks from when I was young. So I kind of stuck with it. And then I just put the Miss on because I thought it sounded a bit more formal, like Miss Banks. Before I knew it, that was my artist name.
Oh, awesome. So you're hailing from South London, as you just mentioned.
Yeah.
Now, you have artists, obviously, like Krept And Konan,
Yeah.
who have made it mainstream without even signing to a major deal.
Yeah.
You know, they collaborated with French Montana. They've just done a track with Jeremiah, receiving awards all over the place, BET, you name it. Do you feel that this has paved the way for you, knowing to gain success in the same way, knowing that you're coming from South London?
Oh yeah, 100%. Like it's defo paved the way for me. It's very influential to see people from the same side of you, like getting as big as they are getting, and I don't know. It shows you that it's kind of possible. You know, it's a bit harder to dream and believe that you're going to do something when you haven't really seen someone do it before you. But to see that, yeah, 100%, I feel like they've paved the way, and it gives you more hope because you know it just adds more. It just makes you know that it's more possible, really. So yeah, 100%.
Would you feel that you want to sign to a major deal, like in the future, or like how Krept And Konan have done it, stayed independent, true to their word? Do you want to go into the independent route, or do you want to eventually sign to a major?
It depends, really. I would love to be independent as long as I can. Simply because I feel like a lot of the time people are in a rush to get signed because they feel like a label can offer them more than they can do for themselves. But also a lot of the time people rush into getting signed and deals when they really don't have the mindset to make not even commercial but mainstream material music that is going to sell, that's going to appeal to a bigger audience, and then they kind of fall off and it flops for them. So I don't know, I would love to stay independent for as long as I can. If I ever like got in contact with a label that I thought could do a lot for me and help me as an artist and push me further, 100% I would want to sign in the future, like far ahead in the future. But for now, as long as I can make good music and do a lot myself, I would love to stay independent. I think it's much better.
Awesome. I was going to ask then, because a lot of people that I've seen nowadays that have rapped in the past or have stuck to their creativity in the past, and then it hasn't worked out for them, so the easiest route is going through what's popular. Would you ever think, if it wasn't working out for you, that you would route straight to pop music, or you stick to what you know because it's easier to gain financially as well as gain status? Yeah,
do you know what? I wouldn't rush to straight to pop music, but I reckon because I've come out with like on a certain genre doing mostly hip hop and those kind of beats, I would love to stick to that. But at the same time, I'm very versatile, and I love every type of music. I love hip hop, I love grime, I love house, I love trap, I love so much different types of music, and as an artist, that's one thing I wanted to always make clear. Obviously I'm still in the beginning of my journey, but I want to make sure that I do everything and I'm not just held to one genre. I don't want to be known for being a sick hip hop artist or a sick grime artist. I want to touch everything and do my thing on it and make it mine, because I'm a rapper. I can rap on anything, not even in a cocky way, but if you give me a beat I can find a flow to it. And I don't know, I don't think I would rush to or just straight pop or go to commercial if I feel something isn't working out for me. But one thing I do want to start doing is making sure I dabble in every single genre so I can kind of get to everyone and anyone that listens to all different types of music.
Feel about fucking with the real chick. Cause I know you've been missing some of that realness. Skin nice, I know you're looking to feel this. I'ma let you in and know you ain't got a pill shit. I'm sweet, but you know that I can be a bad bitch. Fucking with my kind becomes a habit.
The female UK rap scene is very small, but it's very, very much appreciated.
Yeah.
You know, obviously you've got artists like Lady Leisha, Paigey Cakey, Lil Sims, Nole, Shazar, the list goes on.
Yeah.
What makes you different to those artists, knowing that you've come pretty much after them in the scene?
Yeah.
And what makes you stand out?
I think for me, what makes me stand out is that I've got something raw. Not saying like there ain't female artists that have been raw in the past. Like one someone that was influential to me when I was younger was maybe Nole, because I like the fact she's a bit more crud and she keeps that edgy side to her, because that's just her and that's the rawness of it. And a lot of people don't like that, especially when it comes to girls. They don't want to see a girl that's a bit out there and a bit too much attitude. No one likes it. But if that's where you really come from and that's how you've grown up and you're from the hood and you've got that little attitude of it, I think you should embrace it. And that's one thing for me that I feel will make me different, because I feel like I've got that naturally, because that's just where I'm from, that's just how I am, that's how I've grew up. But also at the same time, I'm not trying to be like the man them. I still got my own type of girly swag to it. Like, I love my makeup, I love my style, my long hair, whatever. And I think, I don't know, in a sense it gives me that edge, because yeah, I'm a bit gassed, I talk a bit of crud, but I'm still very ladylike in how I look, and I can switch it up whenever, and do you know what I mean? So the image is very girly, and you won't expect what's going to come out my mouth, but it is what it is, because I just am what I am. So
do you feel that obviously, you know, you just mentioned that you're not trying to be one of the man them.
Yeah.
You're trying to be very much your own individual self and girly. And I've heard some of your tracks that, you know, it has a lot of mixture of swag into it.
Yeah.
But do you feel that sometimes that the type of music that you would do would give people the perception that, oh, she just hood?
Yeah. Do you know what? It probably would. I've met a couple of people that have met me just on a different basis, and then they hear my music and they think, oh, I didn't know you was like that, or yeah, you are a bit hood, whatever. One thing about me is, I'll always have certain elements in the hood of me because I grew up there and there's certain things I've experienced, but that doesn't define me. Like, I've been around loads of things that have altered how I think and how I look at things and how I represent myself. So in a sense, I am going to act a bit hood. Like, that's just is what it is. But I don't have a problem with it because I'm not trying to be. It's not like I'm not from there and I'm trying to perceive that that's just who I am. And I feel like whoever you are, wherever you're from, I think you should embrace it. So I don't know. Yeah, people may get that from it, but at the same time, I feel like I can be influential for what I'm saying. And it's not just, oh, I'm saying this and saying that and it is what it is. I'm trying to show people what I've learned from it and hoping if you're still in that situation, you can learn from it, because I'm telling a story. I'm not exactly where I was before, but I am still a bit there. Do you know what I mean?
We spoke with Paigey Cakey quite a few times now. We've spoken to her about the BET cypher and how her take on it was.
Yeah.
Now, I asked her if she were to pick 6 new artists to do next year's cypher and a DJ, who would they be?
The artists.
Yeah.
Who would I get on it? I'd probably get Avelino.
Okay.
Little Sims.
Yeah, she's doing big things.
Miss Banks.
And one of those artists, she mentioned you.
Oh, did she?
She did.
See, that's why she's my G.
So, based on that, if the opportunity ever came up for next year to do the cypher, would you feel ready to do it?
Do you know what? Right now, I would say maybe not, but I think that's me just doubting myself. I think I am ready when I need to be ready. I work quite well under pressure, and you know what? If I ever got hold of that and said, you know, we want you to be in the BT cypher, I'm going to make sure I go home and bust my head till I write some crazy bars and make sure I kill it. Do you know what I mean? So, in a sense, I am ready. And maybe I should stop that on myself because I always say that. But yeah, no.
So you're humble, like, you know, you're not saying like, oh yeah, I'm ready, and then you're not there. It's just like, oh, wow.
Because things happen. Like, a lot of the time, you want to jump for opportunity, and you're not just there. Like, even like, for example, like, I don't know, Link Up would let me to do a Fire in the Streets. They hollered me on a Monday, like, what, you want to do this Fire in the Streets on a Tuesday? And I weren't ready, but I was like, yeah, you know what? I'm going to do this. I'm going to take the opportunity, you know, as it comes. And I thought I'd done good. I didn't do as great as I could have done, but at the same time, I was too busy doubting myself. I still think I'd done all right. And I would never do something if I didn't think I was going to be good at it. So, you know, if they did holler at me, I probably would be on it. I don't know about ready 100%, but I would be on it, and I'll make sure that I have some good bars for them. Getting harder, so I guess you're still irrelevant. I got the grade and the juice, getting hella bent. Bringing them hell, but the face so heaven sent. Car we looking real sexy, moving ignorant. Me and my bitches at the bar, we on some different shit. We're trying to stay fly, still I wanna get high. Fuck the drink, you wanna buy it, are you billing it?
In terms of like music and your background, like, who are your major influences?
Oh, there's loads. I love Lauryn Hill. I know loads of female artists probably say that, but I do love Lauryn Hill because, I don't know, when I used to listen to her, she has something different about her. She was very conscious and she was very real, even though the type of woman she is, I could never probably relate to, and I'm not that in a sense, but I loved her. I love Miss Dynamite, influenced by Tiny Temper, Jay-Z, loads of people, Krept And Konan, Wretch 32, Remy Ma. The list goes on. So many people, Little Kim, Foxy Brown, Estelle, the list could go on. I'm influenced by loads of people.
What can we expect in terms of forthcoming mixtapes and collaborations? Are there any cheeky ones that you can put in for us?
Nah, not
Come
really.
on. Do you want to?
Well, we've got
Maybe
Igniter. Igniter, I don't know if you know about him. He's more on the video side of things. He's got his own channel called Nang TV, but he's actually a sick rapper. And I always like tell him like I wish you was proper on it 100%. But he dabbles in loads of type of things. And obviously my girl Paigey, she's gonna be on the mixtape. So
okay.
Yeah, you're gonna hear one from us too. But other than that, before I actually spoke to them two, I was working quite closely with Igniter, and only recently after I'd done a track with Paigey and featured on her new mixtape, The Right Page, and obviously our track with Karma Crew's Gone, that was really good. We kind of decided, we want to do more. So that was kind of a recent collab, but I've always been working closely with Igniter, and originally my plan was to bring out a mixtape just all me, simply because I wanted people to get that first feel of me and something fresh. And where I feel I'm at that place is the beginning. I can kind of do what I want. I wanted to give all of that on the mixtape, but obviously having a couple collabs won't change that. It's still me. So yeah, that's two people that's definitely going to be on there.
Okay. So what's the next move for Miss Banks? What are we expecting in 2015 as it's just around the corner?
Yeah, it is. Well, first off, I'm definitely going to be releasing some videos from the forthcoming mixtape. More visuals. I feel like, I'm still going to do the shows, but that's what I was kind of mainly focusing on before. And not everyone comes out to music events, so I want people to access my music as easily as they can. So definitely more videos, more visuals from me. And I won't start talking about a next project before I do the first, but yeah, we'll just get that out of the way and see how it goes.
All right, cool.
Never let you fall and let another nigga bone it. I just love when I'm with you. Yeah, the shit is on 10. We used to be friends, boy, and even back then you would look at me with no hesitation and you tell me, baby, it's yours.
Quick fun questions for you, just to lighten the load. Now, your name is Miss Banks.
Yes.
Now, you must have obviously heard of the hit TV show, The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Yeah.
Right. So, basically, based on that, I wanted to find out, you have Ashley Banks, Carlton Banks, Hilary Banks, Vivian Banks, and famous Uncle Philip Banks.
Yeah.
Who would you most associate yourself with and why?
That's so crazy.
In terms of character.
Oh, I love all of them.
But who would be the most, though?
Maybe Ashley Banks. I would love to say Hilary Banks, even though they're all rich, but Hilary was more like, does what she wants, always shops, whatever. I wish I could be like that. I'm not just up yet. So I'll leave that one. But definitely Ashley Banks, because she was like the baby of the house and everyone was always trying to hold her back. You got strict out, but she was always trying to be rebellious and do what she wants. And there was a time I think she wanted to try and model for Playboy, do a little advert and whatever. And she just wanted to do her. And regardless of her family name or where she was living. So I think, I would relate myself more to her, even though I'm not just as sweet as her. But I love the fact she was just rebellious and just wanted to do her and didn't care. Like, young girl living life. Yeah, that's just me.
Okay. Who would you most want to be your family member out of the lot?
Hilary. Even though she's a bit of a dance, but I love someone to go and just shop with and look pretty with. And I love all of that. You got a card, you can max it out, do what you want to do. Swag's on point. Yeah, I like Hilary, and I could teach her a bit to be a bit smarter than she is.
Okay, and final one is, who would be the most annoying out of the lot?
Probably Will, even though,
but he technically isn't
he's
a
not
Banks,
a Banks.
though.
Oh,
he's
yeah.
a Smith, so...
I still love him in real life, though. Will Smith's a sick actor. Do you know the funniest thing is, I wouldn't want to say Carlton, because Carlton's, completely funny, but yeah, maybe Carlton, because he's always trying to stick by the book and do everything completely right. He doesn't want to break any rules, but I'm more rules are there to be broken, and I want to take the off route and not the route everyone else is taking. So yeah, he'd probably be the most annoying. I hate people that's always correcting me, just shut up.
If you can tell our audience where they can catch you on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, website, the whole works, man, give it to us.
Love that. Right, so my Twitter is MSBANKS94, Instagram same, MSBANKS94, and my SoundCloud is Banks94, so spelled the same but without the miss. And yeah, that's where you can find me. I'll let it go.
Make sure that you check Miss Banks out in the future. 2015 should be the year for her. If not, will be the year for her.
I hope so. I really do.
Definitely. And final question before we wrap it up. It's going to be on camera. I met you at the Hip Hop Nation last year. but I followed you, but I didn't get a follow back. Will I get one?
Oh my gosh.
It's been a year. Like, I haven't
Do you
got
know
one.
what? Yeah, now you linked up as well. I can't even do you like that. No, 100%. I'll follow you back. I get that all the time, but I definitely will follow you back. I'm really bad at that.
I'm just
so.
making sure, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like.
No, I said it. It's like, you know, like it's 100%.
Now, so you can't get away with it.
I got you.
Miss Banks, thank you so much. It's Media Spotlight UK, and we are out.
Man dropping game to get into me, but you play the right chords, you're my symphony. Back to the matter, baby, I do it bad. As long as you're willing to care, then I'ma be right there. I'ma get it for us, I ain't talking about a platter, cause I'm willing to share. See, I'ma be right there. You talk to me like a sister, protect you just